Hi folks, here's my video about my e-bike which I have just successfully put together and tested, and I'm just going to spend a few minutes talking about it. So at the front here I have a 1000 watt motor, and the reason the bike's upside down just now is I'm just simply testing to make sure that everything works. So I put my Panaracer Fire XC Pro 2.1 tyre onto the wheel, which came from China, and it's got the motor in the middle, as I said, a 1000 watt motor, and it came with a kind of flange thing where I could put the disc brake on. So I haven't put the discs back on here. I've got Shimano SLX on this bike, but I'll do that before obviously I ride it. And what I had to do here was file away the bolts, or certainly the, I don't know what you call it, the bit where the stays, the main stays, whatever you call it, file them down so that the bigger bolts of an e-bike could get in. Now I haven't actually finished this bit yet because the bolts are on the big side and I can't really get them in, and I'll just show you there if I can have a wee look at that. Let's have a look at this here. I think these are 14mm bolts, and I can't quite get this on because of the size of the suspension here. So I need to figure out, maybe put some spacers on here, or maybe get maybe some smaller. I think maybe it might just fit if I turned it the other way around and put it on. Anyway, I need to figure that out. Worst case scenario here is I have to get different forks, but there we go. So let's have a look. Okay, here's the battery. Now this is a 48 volt battery here, so I can switch it on, switch it off, switch it on here. It's also got a USB port and a charging point too. Now that's just mounted on the frame where basically I had a water bottle before. So that's currently switched on. Let's have a look at the controller down here. Now this was a wee bit of a challenge for my skill anyway, so I learned to cut and crimp. I went to Maplin's today in Inverness. Not very good news in terms of they're shutting down, it would seem, so I learnt to crimp wires and connect them using this this butt connection. That was quite straightforward. These two just go to the battery, which is just there, and the rest of it just goes, it's pretty straightforward. Did some more crimping there, and then that goes to the throttle, which is over their side. So I have to switch this on. I also put a pannier on the back. I haven't totally figured out where I'm going to put the controller, but anyway, once I get the wheel sorted, the rest of it should follow suit. Anyway, now I wouldn't turn the bike upside down because the bolts are not on, but due to gravity I can actually test this. Now these are all the the metal filings that I took off the stays today to get the bike on, and these are all my failed attempts of crimping, and you can see all that kind of stuff. This is maybe not the best. I'm a bit messy when it comes to doing DIY, and there's a bike pump over there as well. Anyway, so let's make sure that this is switched on. Okay, you can see it's on there. There's lights. I don't know if you can see the lights on there, look. And let's just, ooh. So, now obviously there's a limit to how much I want to press that throttle in, because this thing should go like shit off a shovel, I think. So I don't want it to go into my kitchen units. More importantly, I don't want to piss my Kayla off. Anyway, so let's put down a wee bit. Oh yeah, so that's great. So really this all works, the connectivity is good. I just need to go and tidy it up, and well, that was my day today. That took me about, they say it should take about 1 hour to do. Well, it's taken me all day, and I'm not finished yet, but at least I've proved the concept anyway. And I'll do a second video about how good and how fast this bike is. I expect it to be pretty fast. Okay, cheers folks.